Hey, great Thursday morning. It is beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville. It's a beautiful morning in respects to it. The weather's great, and it's starting to feel a little bit on the less hotter side. And I think that has to do because there was supposed to be this weather change or something. I haven't been able to keep up with the weather because for some reason, El Frankie stopped reporting on the weather. So we'll see what happens. Uh, it's uh, it's just been an interesting week. It's been an interesting week, and I'm probably going to keep it short today because we've got some actual legwork to do in regards to next steps. And I mentioned next steps because we've already got the audit report, and we talked about it last night. And the audit report, we were getting tons of information in there. Mm, I am almost going to guarantee the community that it's not the only information that's out there. I'm going to truly believe that there is another audit out there that we are not privy to as of yet, that includes a lot of names and a lot of misdoings in regards to property purchases, contracts with different builders and constructors, because it's always about the building and then the construction. It's always about building something because it's the easiest way to scam money. It was one of the things that we noticed while we were on the BISD board in regards to previous lawsuits that we were fighting against contractors and builders in regards to some of the schools that a lot of the school board members in previous administrations had built, like the mess with veterans. Veterans was a disaster in regards to building, guys. And I think that if you spoke to a lot of the fine arts folks, a lot of the individuals, they'll tell you that the school, for being one of the newest schools, it's a lot of work. And I don't know if you've kept up with a lot of the information that was being sent out in regards to the agendas for BISD. There was some lawsuits that were going to be directed towards the individuals who constructed, architects, helped construct with veterans. But see, this is the way that they hide all this money, and they get a lot of these monies from a lot of the different contractors out there, a lot of the vendors, a lot of the other individuals. And let's see what happens with the new zoo renovations exactly. And it was just that was a weird noise coming from something out there on my back door, and I don't have a back door, so I'm going like, please, no one be trying to come in. The fiber optics deal, yeah, the fiber optics deal is another mess. Again, Trey Mendez is buddy buddies with the guy, and we're already invested $20 million into it, and we're going to probably invest a lot more. But it's one of Trey Mendez's little associates. Another one of these LLCs that are out there hiding. Again, I'm at the point I just don't care. I don't care in regards to calling them out. It's unfortunate that every single individual out there that is has a leadership role, a leadership position, screwing us over. But in regards to the contracts, think of it, folks. Why do you think that the Cameron County commissioners were so adamant in regards to passing this arena? So much so that they brought it, again in order to try and pass it after it had already failed. It's because they're indebted to the contractors, guys, to the builders. Look at all this money that was spent by PUB, guys. Look at that building. I showed you a picture of the damn building that they built. For what? How does that benefit the people of Brownsville? How does it benefit you? It doesn't. It helps them continue to bleed our community. And let me tell you, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning so that I could go out there and read the audit completely. And I tried to dissect some of the stuff that was, I think, most important. But again, my offer still stands. If anybody out there wants a copy of the audit, send me an inbox and I'll email it to you. It's very, very telling, guys, because you know, as much as a lot of people are out there saying like, well, there's not as much that could be done out there. Unfortunately, I'm going to disagree. There's a lot that can be done. The question is, will it be done? There's a lot that can be done. Will it be done? Because our previous mayor, while in office and while a part of the board, misled, lied to our community, lied to colleagues of his, and in order to continue this farce that was Tanasca. Brusiak, again, as of today, he still sits as CEO of PUB. Where are our city commissioners in regards to forcing the hand of the Brownsville PUB board in terminating his contract, or to have him step aside while there's a further investigation in these allegations? One of the things that the audit finishes with, guys, is this needs to be sent to the authorities. That's their finding, guys, that the audit needed to be sent to the authorities. And I completely agree. The issue is, will it? And what will our district attorney do about it? Again, maybe they spend too much time going after, I don't know, Class B misdemeanors? Well, all this corruption continues to hurt the people of Brownsville, and no one does anything about it. And look, I've been very, very open, very, very vocal in regards to my DWI. My DWI, guys, was on the front page of the Herald 3 times a week for 3 months. 3 times a week for 3 months. My DWI hurt me and my family. Also, in any way, shape, or form. And thank God that it didn't. Didn't hurt anyone but myself and my family. What Sylvia Atkinson does, what Tony Martinez did, what PUB does, what Trey Mendez does, what the Limas brothers do, what United Brownsville does, United of Cameron County, whatever, I don't care, what BCIC does, PUB board, that hurts everyone in the city of Brownsville. That hurts you. And look, again, to a lot of the people out there that it's always the same people out there. Every single time we call out the mayor and everything, they'll go like, "Oh, well, you're just a drunk. You were caught with a DWI," and their hate for me uh, is unfortunate. I don't care. I don't care that they hate me. It's just unfortunate that by hurting me or by trying to hurt me or by attacking me, they're trying to deviate from what really hurts our community. And what really hurts our community, guys, is the trances that go on. Eddie Trevino, in the past, and during the Tanasca fiasco, guys, in the past 10 years, became a millionaire. And Maggie was making, yes, please like and subscribe that page on YouTube. And Maggie was out there saying, well, I kind of find it hard to believe that when you would say that they became millionaires until I was proven right. And look, again, guys, what this audit does is, and again, thank you, Commissioner Roy de las Chanclas. What this audit does, guys, it validates everything that Erasmo Castro has been saying in regards to PUB, the corruption that exists, Tony Martinez, Trey Mendez, and everybody else. 36%. Our rates were raised, guys, in order to pay Tanasca, even after they knew that Tanasca was not going to work, was a mess, was fake. For the past 10 years, guys, for the past 10 years, they've been charging you 36% increase, a 36% increase, guys. They never went down from it. There was an opportunity to go down by 10, 15% back in 2017. I was there at that meeting. They didn't. They kept the lie going. And they knew there was not going to be a Tenasca. They knew that there was not going to be a power plant. They knew. And they manipulated the numbers and they changed the charts in order to continue with a lie because Eddie Trevino was making a big old buck. Tony Martinez, all these attorneys, all these consultants, all these builders, they were all part of it, guys. They were all part of it. And I was the only one screaming at the top of his lungs here publicly. And I was right. And, and I appreciate Juan Montoya as well. I was right. And they were so wrong. So, to all the people that, oh, we hated Asma, do you love your family more than you hated Asma? And that's the question. And Joe Mama, I need your vote. And let me say this, guys. My election's coming up this in 2 weeks. We're going to have early voting, and I need your vote. I want your vote, and I want you to vote for me because I've been fighting for you as a community. It's just a fact. I've been fighting for you uh, against this corrupt political machine. At times, I've been fighting by myself. And let me say, I am very, very grateful, very, very grateful to Maggie, to Frankie, to Samuel. Very, very grateful for Carlo, his wife. Very grateful for Ricardo Barrera, guys, because they have put themselves out there, guys, time and time again, to share the facts, to voice their concerns, without the fear of retaliation from the corrupt political machine, the Democrats here that are in power. They've come out here instead and stated and been a voice. And that's what Brownsville needs. So I need you guys to help me be that voice. And I need you to help me to be that voice by continuing to share all this information so that more individuals are aware of what's going on. I need you to continue to call, continue to text. I need you to continue to take people out to vote in 2 weeks. And you have to vote for Erasmo Castro. You have to vote for Carlos Cascos. You have to. Have to. We've got to get these people out of office. We need to become fiscally responsible, guys. So, again, you don't have to like me. You just have to hate the fact that they've been stealing from us for far too long. Let's go to the comments, and then I'll finish up for this morning, and then go file my small claims lawsuit. I'm going to go file a small claims lawsuit against PUB, and after I file it, I'm hoping that more individuals decide to go file a small claims lawsuit as well. Let's take them before a judge. Let's make this as public as possible. It's the only way I know for to get a little bit more traction on there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Do you see what the Mayor Mendez put right now? No, I did not see what Mayor Mendez put up right now. Let me just check and see. I don't see anything new. He put up a post. Good morning. Hope Ratas will end up in the slammer. I hope so too, because again, the individuals that performed the audit the individuals that performed the audit, the CRI, they stated that the next step uh, should be sent to the should be sent to authorities. Let's see. Uh, Good morning. Now let's see what happens with a new zoo renovation. It's always about the building, and one of the things that I don't know if you saw in my postings is the way that they distracted the city commissioners, guys, uh, in regards to keeping this lie going was by supporting their pet projects. So, whatever little thing que le daba comezón, a Rose Gowen, uh, John Cow, anybody on there, guys, all they do was, the proverbial carrot, the squirrel effect, and they would go crazy. They're all guilty, guys. They're all guilty. I'm sorry, correction. Mr. Mayor Mendez put something yesterday about the audit. He did. And I think all of them are now, having to you know, eat crow because Mayor, look, and I'm glad that they're going out there and putting it out there. Mayor Mendez was calling me negative and misinformed, and that's why has a record. He went out there and said all this in order to distract the fact that he promised that our utility bill was going to be substantially lower, and he was fooled into believing that, and I can understand that. But if you were fooled into doing something, what are you doing about it, Mayor Mendez? That's fine. They fooled you and they fooled the city commission. They fooled everybody else. What are you doing about it? Is Bruzhniak going to be suspended? Are you going to force the hand of everyone on that PUB board that you all control? They're your buddies. And look, is the PUB board going to do anything when at least three of those people on that board are Tony Martinez people? Nerith Golonsky, you're right, Carlos. Nerith Golonsky, guys, was all over this mess. She was on the PUB board, voted against a lot of the audits out there. Farquhar knew that BPBUD was screwing us, and he said, "Give me half, and I'll allow you to keep it happening." Um, Ex-Mayor Tony Martinez should be investigated. Oh, yeah. Who are you, and what did you do with Erasmo? No tie or bow tie? Are you slacking? It's kind of funny, but I actually got here a little bit late, and on this one, I would have to be like really tight. It's actually a smaller shirt. I'm actually starting to fit into smaller shirts. People who doubt that these things keep happening should pick an issue and follow it and see how what you have been saying does and still is happening 100%. Shame on those who also voted for this trash. Wake up, people. Claudia, it's time. It's time for individuals in this community to wake up and vote every single incumbent out. They screwed with us. They stole from us. It's time. Good morning. Good morning. Let's say it loud. Todos fuera. Yeah, please like and subscribe to that page, guys. Those 31 people on YouTube, please. Even if you don't like me, hit the like button. It's always, pero point fingers to deflect their situation 100%. If I stand correct, Ben Nice was also involved in the Alaska power plant deal. Let me say, Ben Nice, and to credit, because I put up a post this morning saying that I was out there with. ¿Por qué me estás desabrochando el zapato? You got like 1,000 toys out here. Why are you messing with my shoelaces? Marrano. Um, to give Ben Nice credit, Ben Nice was the architect for the Ban Tanaska t-shirts. I wore mine to that meeting. I was there with them, but he was the one that came up with a Ban Tanaska shirts. 90% of Brownsville have a DWI. Only politicos are millionaires in Brownsville. Yeah, 100%. When's voting day? You got my vote, Erasmo. Saludos. Early voting starts in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, early voting starts. And ay, Marrano, quítate. Quítate. Ah. Es un marranísimo. No, hombre, es que está terco. He's a fighter. Early voting starts in 2 weeks, and election day is November the 8th. Well, crap, they scratch each. Well, crap, they scratch each other's back. 100%. PUB management needs to resign or immediate termination. It's all on there, guys. They purposely manipulated the numbers and the information in order to keep Tenasca going, guys. When they knew it was dead in the water, it was dead, dead. And I've been saying this for years. Tenasca was dead in the water, and they still continued to overcharge us by 36%. 36%, guys. Think of it. If your bill is $500 now, it really should be, if your bill is $450, horrible math, your bill should be 200, something like that. I'm horrible at math. I'm never been good at math. Bills will continue, and they will claim that they can't go lower, and they won't give anything back. We will continue to get worse. People need to get off the chair and computer and expect Erasmo to do everything. Erasmo is one person. We are thousands. If we back up the right people, things will change. Pedro de Patas, es cierto. Es tiempo. It's time. Pedro de Patas, me encanta tu nombre. Uh, and I was right about Mr. Papaya Head, the mayor, 100%. Uh, we are all we are all for the cookie revolution. It's time, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Rodney. We'll need everybody's vote. And look, guys, I don't only need your vote. I need you to get other people out there to vote. Time to clean the slate. 100%. Guys, enough is enough. Or is it? Let's find out. I offer Erasmo, you're the man for the job. I have all my family to vote for you. Even if I have to bust people to vote for you, I will done in the past. I need you, Gabriel. Thank you, Baba. Costco's hell no, he never gave us Cameron County employees a raise. Erasmo Castro. How do we do that? File a lawsuit? Uh, I'm going to go process for process to show you how it's done. I will file mine, and then I hope more individuals go and file theirs. How can we create a class action? I am speaking with some attorneys from outside our area who are wanting to speak to some of our Brownsville residents in regards to a class action lawsuit. Maybe Carlo can help you do a class action lawsuit against those bastards. We're discussing it as we speak. Wow, is there other publicity or is anyone else making a big deal about this? Just Erasmo Castro. Channel 5 News. Thank you, Rudy Mireles. Thank you, Rudy Mireles, for going out there and reporting on this. This is important. Ahora sí se van a ir de Brownsville y a gastarse el dinero de Cameron County Brownsville residents elsewhere. 100%, and that's what's very unfortunate. We can vote, sure, but they're all rats. Vote them all out. Everyone is crapping their pants. They should be. Erasmo, but North Galaxy was at the PUB table when all this stealing was going on. 100%. Those rats congregate among themselves each time, Piggy. Who is the next rat that will eat the cake? Why is it the Brownsville Herald all over this too? Because they're too busy dealing with Erasmo Castro and his DWIs. Erasmo fighting with the cats. Will you publicly show that you went to small court and filed a lawsuit against PUB? Yeah. Unfortunately, a real concern is the people who speak out might get targeted for more drama. Somebody's got to stand up. Good morning, Browntown, downtown. You're not worthy of your cats. They're marranos. The timeline is what's disheartening. They knew early on. Exactly. That is what's really, really upsetting. They knew. They knew. They knew. If your bill is 500, it should be 350-ish. I think so. I'm not good at math. You know that. Uh, I will file a lawsuit, but has to be outside the area. That's fine. I'm in for the lawsuit. Let me know. I'm going right now to go file. People forget when they get the free chicken place, and let's make sure that they remember. Got up this morning and Brownsville smells like crap. Andan Todos, it's about time. It is about time. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm headed to the courthouse to file my small claims lawsuit. Screw it. Let's do it. Uh, I will share the information. I will share the process, and I hope that more individuals come along and file with me. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you still believe in all that crap, guys, be good to each other and continue to be good to me. God bless. Tonight at 9 p.m. we should have a Ricardo Barrera on. Great show. And Maggie. Amazing show. God bless.